Hey, this is the Wikipedia show. This is when I click on the random article tab on the left side of the Wikipedia page. And then I just talk about whatever comes up. Like, for instance, Martin Dobrizhoffer. No, really. No, really. He deserves his due. Dobrizhoffer was born in Freiburg, Freiburg in the Czech Republic and has joined the Society of Jesus in 1736. And in 1749 he proceeded to Paraguay, where for 18 years he worked devotedly, first among the Guaranas and then among the Apabonis. And then returning to Europe because he missed it. I mean, he'd been away for 18 years. On the expulsion of the Jesuits from South America. No, they kicked him out of South America. Have you ever been kicked out of somewhere? Maybe a bar, but not a whole continent. Is South America considered a continent? He settled in Vienna, obtained the friendship of Marie Theresa, and survived the suppression of his order, and wrote the book of his mission, and died in 1791. Well, I tell you what, holy man, and the book is probably just the most page-turning account of South American 18th century missionaries that you'll ever read. I'm glad he ended up in Vienna. Lots of fun things going on in 1791 Vienna. I hope he caught, some great composers at that time. I hope he treated himself when he got there. I hope that he had some delicious sausages and a big beer and sat back in his wooden chair in a saloon somewhere and said, "Hey, oi, did pretty good. 18 years as a missionary, stood up for my Jesuits, fought for what I believe is right, tried to set the world on fire like Ignatius, like he wanted me to, and I think he did pretty good. Go write a book about it." And then he did. And he goes back to that same bar, sits back down and says, "Wrote that book, did pretty good. Hope people read it." It's a lively, if rather garrulous book on which his claim to fame rests. And it's in the author's own Latin, in a German translation. He likes to say things like, quote, "And if we could in Merlin's glass have seen, by whom his tombs to speak our tongue were taught, the old man would have felt as pleased, I ween, as when he won the ear of the great Empress Queen." Nice going, Martin Dobrizhoffer.